Hey guys, what's up? In this video I want to talk about cryptocurrencies. I talked about Forex a lot in my previous and other videos. You can check them out and watch them. There are a lot of beside analysis and analyzing the chart uh, and showing a lot and showing good positions and setups and introducing and uh, uh, showing them to you. I show you a lot of I showed you a lot of tips and techniques on cryptocurrency and forex and technical analysis itself. So what's going on with Bitcoin? Its current price is at 42k, 42,000, and as you can see I already determined these levels. I draw them like a week ago and 1 week ago, and as you can see we have three important level here. You can consider all of this as a trade range. We have tops, we have bottoms, and we have this mid line and upper line and lower line here. And we had several reactions to this level, and right now Bitcoin price, we see it at this area. We have a lot of shadows, we have a lot of weak bars, dojis here, and we are still stuck in this area. And furthermore, and beside that, we already it already broke this channel, if you want to call it channel, and this would be a pullback if you consider this as a pullback. And after that, essentially after that, usually we expect to see price at the origin of this channel. When you have a channel and then you have a breakout from that channel, you expect to see the price. First of all, in bullish channel you expect price go the opposite. In bullish channel you expect to see a bearish breakout, and in bearish channel it's the opposite. It means that in bearish channel you expect to see a bullish breakout. So you can consider this as a channel. You can draw the lines differently, like this. Maybe, I don't know. We had this trend lines, and if you at this point you could predict and guess about price uh, about this pullbacks and corrections. For example, here you see a give up bar. We call this give up bar because it's big, and yeah, it has a big shadow, but it's big, and it means that it's a breakout. Actually, it's a breakout, and you can call it give up bar. It means that the flip side, the other side of the market, dominant side of the market, which is in this case they were is bulls, they gave up after all, and the opposite group, which is bears, they took and they seized the control. So, and after that you see a pullback, or you see a follow through. We don't have a good follow through here, which means you don't expect to see the price at higher levels, at lower levels, much lower levels. And but here you have a strong, pretty strong breakout and good follow throughs, and after that, when I say good follow throughs or big or good breakout, I mean it has a big body while it has a small or non tail. And after that, as I said, you expect to see a pullback to this broken level, and after that, bearish movement like this. Since November, we had a 40% correction in Bitcoin, which is significant and considerable and big. But what about now? What do we have here? Okay, we definitely have this bearish trend, bearish movement, but we also have this weak candles, but we have a we also have this small pullback. If you want to redraw your trend line, it becomes something like this. You have something like this. But here at this level, it's a support area. But if we consider this one as a trend line, so we already broken this trend line, and it also formed its pullback. So we expect to see, and if the price cross this shadows, if we see price moving and crossing these shadows and beyond these shadows, it's not impossible, it's not weird if you see it at this level, which is 29k, and there would be a high probability you see this you see the price at this level. I also like to use MACD There might be a divergence here. You see this divergence in MACD. We have higher lows, and but here as we can see, we obviously have lower bottoms. So we call this divergence. It's a divergence. It's a fucking divergence, and it means that we can't have a reversal here. It can, but we don't trade and we don't analyze based on just one indicator. We don't trade based on indicators at all. Indicator signals, they're not enough. They're useful, but they're not enough. And in RSI, we have this kind of a double bottom here, and but we are not in extreme areas, and it's not in oversold area. So, but for example, if you're in extreme area like this one, it's probable and that you see a reversal. But yes, we don't have any divergence. We don't have any oversold signal. Let's check out volume 2. And after that, we will check out Unchained data. And we don't have good volume 2, you know. We don't have a good volume either, you know. As you can see, there's no there's not that much money, and a lot of waves they sold, maybe they sold the crypto, and that's why we don't see. And we don't need essentially volumes to see if the price and the chart and the trend is strong or not. As you can see, the price it's kind of have a trading range here. If you look at it in lower time frames, we have a trading range, and the candles, the daily candles, they're dodgy and they're not strong, and they don't have strength. So it's easy to realize and recognize the strength of the price. Some traders, they don't even believe volume, but yeah, it's good if you check this out too. Here on this website, you can check out Unchained data, but you have to pay some money to use all of its features. Glassnode, it's a popular and known website between traders and between cryptocurrency and Bitcoin community, and you can choose the crypto you want and its address, for example the number of active addresses, like this. You can see at this point, for example, how many addresses were active, which in this at this point was 1 million. When Bitcoin price was at 50k. I don't know why it doesn't show me more informations. Yes, you have to log in for that. Yes, as I told you, there's a lot of data here. You can use them, and I do usually use Unchained analysis. And you can also check out the fear and greed of market. Here we can see fear and greed index. You can adjust and you can imitate the basis, time basis, and yeah, let's see. The fear and greed index is at 21, which means it's more fear than greed. Essentially, when price goes up, it's market is getting greedy, but when it dips and when it we have downtrend and we have crashes, people they afraid, they in fear. So it makes sense when price goes up. A lot of people want to make money, so they become greedy. But when price crashes, they want to reduce their loss, and they want to get out of their positions, and they want to sell everything they got. For example, at this point, the greed index was at 75 when Bitcoin was at this point was 65k, and here or here it was 10 when the when price was at 29, which I show you. I already show you at chart. This is one of the important support for Bitcoin, and if Bitcoin continues going down, this downward trend, we can expect to see it at this point, at this price, and consequently the fear, and we wanna see marketing more fear, and it's inevitable. You can see when Bitcoin was at 20, and it hit it last year at this somewhere. Yeah, it's last year when it hit its highest high. Market was greedy because after 2 or 3 years it finally hit its highest high, and yeah, it was fucking greedy. You can also check out other things like open interest and future interest if you have information about these things. In later videos I will talk about any of all of them, but I don't wanna make this video any longer, and I don't wanna make it lengthy, so I wanna say goodbye and take care.